Hello, it's Frank Farrell again. Here I am at the Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center, which is in Willow Springs, Illinois, not too far from Chicago, south of Chicago. It's a beautiful day today, Saturday, March 19th, 2011. I'm going to let you see what I see now. Here's the Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center. What you have here is a new structure that they built in July 2010. It's all new to me. I spent a lot of time here. Up there, maybe I'll get closer later, is the Little Red Schoolhouse building. It seems to be boarded up, as the Little Red Schoolhouses tend to be. And by it is a garage and sorts, which I remember. We used to change costumes for plays we did here in that garage of sorts. I've done a lot of plays here with theater hikes, taking audiences for hikes and performing a complete play. So we're going to take a hike today on the White Oak Trail, which is maybe just 2 miles. And I'll be quiet now and let you just watch what I see.
Come on, Iceland.
I guess some of what I take is bumpy, but that's what it's like. This is a great place for hiking. You know, inside that building they do have stuffed animals. They also have live turtles, snakes, some wonderful birds they've had here for a long time. Here on the right is their beehives. It's really important to study bees and what they're up to so we don't lose them. And slides along the way like this. See.
Keep going.
There you go. So I left my friend Rick here. I'm not sure where he is. I had to run back to the car to get this camera to film my hike today so I could share it with you. I found through the years that people live close to these places and they have no idea that they're here and how much they could enjoy these trails. You know, I often think when I start hiking, how did this trail begin? What was its purpose? Was it a natural one? You know, I don't know, I've said it before. Do trails begin first by animals walking down to a source of water? And then maybe in our country, are we walking trails that Native Americans made? And then later trails that the pioneers broke through? I'll be quiet now and let you watch. When we meet up with Rick, we might end this first part of our hike at the Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center. Very sunny today. There's Rick. We're going to try to just continue. Let's talk to Rick a bit. Hey Rick. Hi.
Here I am in quiet contemplation.
It's always good to see you in quiet contemplation.
Yeah, except everybody else is yelling like idiots.
Oh. Tell me, does that bother you?
It does.
Okay.
I think you could put your cell phone down when you come to the nature preserve.
What about someone like me filming something?
That's okay.
Okay. Well, what do you think is over here to this side of you? Is this some sort of field with tall grasses?
Yeah, prairie.
Prairie. That's great.
So you ready?
Yeah. I've already introduced viewers to where we are. What day is today? Well, it's Saturday, March 19th, 2011. And I'll try not to speak too much so that you can enjoy the view. And sometimes it is a bumpy ride for viewers with this handheld camera. So this will probably be the first of 2 parts. I think this is a 2-mile path. So we'll see what happens. This is certainly part one of a hike from the Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center on what I think is called the White Oak Trail. Straight ahead is the Long John Slough. And slough is not a swamp, is it, Rick? Slough is something else. Here's a sign. The Nature Center. And yeah, the Black Oak Trail. It's 2/3 of a mile long. So that means it's just under 2 miles. I love trail signs. So let's start this hike and see what we see. Oh, right away we see another sign. It says, check the times, trail gates locked at 4:30. Oh, better be careful about that.
Yeah, I think we'll make it back in time.
Okay. That's it. I love seeing trees like that. Just in the middle of a prairie, so, right? And this is a nice place. There are benches along the way. Okay, now here's the gate that locks at 4:30. So if they lock you in at 4:30, you've got to spend the night here, which sounds like to me to be kind of fun, but not if it was raining or snowing or if it's too hot. But Rick, what do you think would happen if you were locked in? Would you climb over the gate? Oh, so Rick, you'd climb over the gate. So you wouldn't contemplate sleeping in here overnight, would you?
No.
And why not?
The bears.
You think there's bears in here? I wonder.
Not really, but there might be.
There might be. I gotta.
More likely coyotes or cougars.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm filming in 10-minute intervals because I want to share this with all of you on YouTube, and I think that used to be the length. Maybe I can film longer segments. So we're going to start on this side. We have a choice. Here's the Black Oak Trail sign. We have a choice of going to the right. There's a fork in the road, or to the left. And we're going to go to the right. That'll take us along Long John Slough, which is very picturesque. And then the second half of this viewing of this hike at the Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center will be the journey back through the woods. So there's a great circle here you can hike, just under 2 miles. The White Oak Trail. The trees are not green, right? At all. No buds. You see any buds?
No.
No. It's budless. Budless forest. And it becomes a completely different place in the middle of the summer with so much green all around. Ooh. I'm so familiar with this trail. I've taken it many times. Let me see, over here is, to my right is the slough, Long John Slough. I think the first play I ever did here is a theater hike. And at a theater hike we take an audience on a 2-mile hike. We perform a complete play, performing the different scenes at different locations along the way. And the first play we did here was William Shakespeare's comedy As You Like It. We called it As You Hike It, and we had a great time. We must have stopped about 20 times. Sometimes the scenes were just half a page. We'd do a little acting and then move on. It's always usually about moving to another location, the audience assembling, sitting, and then doing a scene from a play. It's usually when people are hiking, it's 2x2, and to act to a long line of 2x2ers, that's hard to do. So It's mostly just about walking to different locations and seeing scenes from the play, and when it's all done, you've seen a complete play. So I've been doing this for about 12 years. Now, Rick, you've seen a lot of theater hikes, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I like them a lot.
Okay, well,
The best way to see theater.
with that, we're going to complete this part 1 of this hike at the Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center. Tune into part 2, Little Red Schoolhouse Nature Center hiking trail.